These are killing rounds. That's what these rounds are developed for, is to kill. And this is what a 6-year-old brought to school with the magazine. There's still some bullets in this magazine. I only took one out.
And that's Richland Sheriff Leon Lott talking about kids and guns and parental responsibility tonight. The sheriff holding a press conference earlier today about these guns in schools, and we're going to get more now in this report.
Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott handed me the gun, asking me to feel its weight for myself. He did it to make a point about the size and danger of the gun.
You can pick this up, and the weight of it will tell you that this is not a toy.
And this gun was loaded. Sheriff Lott says the AR pistol had 300 blackout ammunition inside.
Look how big that bullet is. That bullet will go through multiple seats of a school bus. It will go through windshields. It will go through walls. It will go through a lot of stuff. So if that gun would have been fired on that bus, there's no telling where this bullet would have went or what child's name it would have had on it.
But it was other students on the bus who saw the gun and spoke up. That led to a school resource officer recovering it at J.P. Thomas Elementary. The child's mother, 35-year-old Destar Hall, is now charged with unlawful conduct toward a child. Lott says investigators are still working to trace where the gun came from.
I can't fault that 6-year-old one bit, because that 6-year-old did not have any adult supervision that would have taught him this is a weapon. You do not need to have that. You need not to be playing with that.
Richland One tells News 19 it can't comment on the child's individual case, but it says its code of conduct classifies firearms as a level 3 major offense. The policy calls for at least a 1-year expulsion when a student brings a firearm to school, while also allowing mitigating or extenuating circumstances to be considered. And this wasn't the only gun incident at a Richland County school this week. At Richland Northeast High School Tuesday, deputies say a 16-year-old walked through a metal detector with a Glock 19X, loaded with 17 rounds in his bag. He was arrested and taken to DJJ. And Lott revealed for the first time a third incident on Wednesday, when they say a parent walked through a metal detector at Ridgeview High School with a loaded handgun in her purse. In both of those cases, Lott says the metal detectors did exactly what they were put there to do.
You try to come into a school with a weapon, it's going to go off and you're going to get arrested. Zero tolerance for that.
In Richland County, Kiki Gashu, News 19, WLTX.
And the first free gun lock and lockbox giveaway is coming up on Monday at the Decker Boulevard substation. A second is going to be a week from today, Thursday, at the Lower Richland substation. Both will run from 5 until 7 in the evening.